Hi, and welcome back to Always Dolls. Today, we are crafting an 80s style Walkman and headphones in anticipation of American Girl's new Be Forever doll, Courtney Moore. We have seen the leaked pictures of Courtney's accessory set and couldn't resist trying to recreate these pieces. It's vibrant, chunky, and fabulously 80s. Okay, let's get making! To start, we have measured one of our 80s cassette tapes. You can click the card top right of screen for this craft or check in the description box for the link. On recycled paperboard, draw multiple triangles that are slightly larger than the cassette tape. Our rectangles measure 5 cm long by 4 cm wide. Now mark a 5mm border inside all 4 walls of each rectangle. Cut out the inside as shown. Then cut your rectangles apart. Stack and glue 6 frames together for the case. To close the back of the case, glue 2 standard rectangles together, then adhere to the frame with glue. To make the Walkman lid, trace a regular rectangle, then add small left and right side tabs and a longer bottom tab. You can pause for the screen for our dimensions. Now cut away a window from the lid, similar in size to how we made the frames earlier, and pre-bend your tabs. Cut a piece of plastic packaging and glue this onto the lid, making sure the bottom tab still bends easily. Stack and glue the 4 remaining frames. Measure 1.5 cm from the bottom. Mark, then cut the frame apart. We will glue the smaller piece to the inside bottom of the lid and the larger piece to the inside top of the case. This way, the pieces will connect back together to keep the Walkman closed. Next, apply liquid glue to the left and right sides of the lid as shown to adhere the small side tabs. It's important that these tabs stay at 90-degree angle, so use low-tack tape to help keep everything in place while drying. Once the lid tabs are dry, put more glue on the bottom, longer tab, then slide the case piece into position with the lid. Glue the bottom tab firmly to the bottom of the case. Again, low-tack tape keeps everything in place while drying. Now we have the Walkman together, we can work on the finer details inside. Pop the cassette tape inside and make pencil marks on the back wall to know where to put the spools. To make the spools, cut a 5mm strip of computer paper and roll it over a toothpick to make mini tubes. Check that the spools fit inside the holes of your cassette tape. Use tiny drops of liquid glue to affix them to the pencil marks we made on the back wall. Check the lid closes flush with your Walkman and it's ready for painting. We used dark grey for the inside. When painting the inside of the lid, masking off the clear window made it really easy to get at all those fiddly areas since we didn't have to worry about getting paint on the plastic packaging. For the outside of the case, we wanted a bright, almost fluoro pink. We had to mix a few paint types to get the right colour, so unfortunately our paint job is clumpy in places. It was difficult to decipher the exact graphic design from the leaked AG picture, so we winged it and went with a graffiti-style piano theme. For the buttons, cut a strip of black fun foam and 4 smaller pieces and glue them on top. To make the headphone cord, cut around 6 strands of green embroidery floss to 30 cm long. With your fingers, run liquid glue along the floss to seal the strands together. For the plug, cut the tip off a toothpick and wrap one end of the floss around it as shown on screen. Coat the string in more glue to hold everything together. Wiggle the plug into the black fun foam and your cord is now connected to the Walkman. To finish off, we need the headphones. Take a jumbo popsicle stick and use the hot water cut method to bend it into a curved shape. For the internal ear pads, we are using the cap off a glue stick and making impressions into black fun foam. cut out 2. For the outside, we used pink sticky-backed fun foam. Place your jumbo popsicle stick and the black circle onto the pink foam. Trace around this shape as shown. Cut it out and trace to cut a second. Now we have all the pieces. Split the floss strand apart and tie a knot around 12 centimeters from the plug. Now take the right side cord and glue to the right outside tip of the headband. Cover with the pink fun foam and then the black circle. Repeat for the left side. Finally, paint the exposed popsicle stick silver and your headphones are done. That's it! Now your dolls have a replica 1980s Sony Walkman and headphones. It's portable, light and cutting edge for the era. Your dolls can drop the newest B-girl moves anywhere, anytime while listening to their favourite songs on the cassette tape. Oh, and one benefit of this craft, your dolls don't need to hunt down a pencil to wind back the cassette ribbon if it comes loose. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to Always Dolls for more miniature crafting fun.